Hi, I'm Jeff Weekley. Welcome to another episode of Why Pay More, the show that shows you ways to save money and make money. Today I've decided to say thanks and give a salute out to one of the most thankless jobs on the planet, the referee. The Super Bowl just ended very recently and we're going into March Madness. Right or wrong, yay or boo, they make decisions. And this series is all about helping you make decisions. And today is part 3 of a 3-part series on eBay for fun and profit. And I'm happy to say that my good buddy Tom Buckner called me this morning and he's made some sales today. So we're going to see the entire process on how he gets everything prepared for shipping and so forth so that we can all get paid. Let's go talk to him right now. One thing that's nice is we put an entire playlist of the complete Why Pay More series. And of course, we're going to be adding to it every week as we can. And what's nice is that no matter which episode you choose in the series, as you go down the page, we have the link to both Tom's eBay page as well as my Poshmark page. So if you want to do business with Tom later on today, there's a way to do it. Okay, first off, Tom, I want to congratulate you on your sales that you made last night going into this morning. What's the next step? Well, I guess what I should be asking is, how did you find out you made the sales? Did they just notify you, or how does that work?
Yes, eBay will send you a notification. You can set it up to receive it by email or by text. I happen to receive both, and that lets me know that the sale has been made and it's time to prepare it for shipping.
Excellent. I know in your case, you've shown me this in the past, you actually sometimes make your own boxes.
That's correct. Oftentimes I will use boxes that I've either received when I bought something, or I'll use boxes that were free from the post office. But whenever I have a box that's oversized, then I will basically cut it down to make it a smaller box, still protect the item, but will reduce the cost of shipping dramatically.
Do you have the listing that's sold?
That's what I'm going to access now.
Okay, great.
So these are 2 items that just recently sold.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I'm going to be shipping the very first item here that sold first.
Okay.
So basically you can see on the right hand side where it says print shipping label, and I click on that and it will bring up a menu that allows me to either do a custom size or to use one of the packages that comes directly from the post office or FedEx or UPS.
Oh, so you've got everything preloaded in there. That's nice.
Yeah, all you do at this point, I know that this item is very lightweight, so I'm going to be sending it first class, and you can see there through the post office first class, it's saying that the cost would be $3.86 to me. Okay,
I see. So $3.86 is calculated into the end. I see.
And it's based on the weight and the dimensions. So if it's much larger or heavier, then the price will automatically adjust. I know that with this item, it's probably going to be 4 ounces or less. So I changed that to 4, and I'm going to be sending it in basically a polymer type bag, so it should still remain $3.86. But if it were something else, then I can select that it's going through FedEx, UPS, or USPS.
So I see down here also, oh, I see. So in other words, if you went with priority mail, then there would be your price. One thing that's interesting on here, though, it looks like your delivery time is going to be just about the same.
Yeah, a lot of times there's really no advantage to changing from one to the other than the cost. With items that are under £1, you can ship them first class, USPS. That's usually going to be the least possible option. Now, there are situations like if you're sending something media mail, which is restricted, it can actually be less expensive even if it's large and heavy.
I'll be. Yeah, I always wondered how they did this out, so everything's pre-calculated. Well, that's great.
And of course you can scroll down and you've got other options, like if you want it to be signed for, or if you want or do not want the cost of the postage to be on the label, and so on. So oftentimes I'll go in here and I'll select it, and then I'll say, okay, compare all services. And this is where you're going to see what it would cost if you send it through like FedEx or UPS or something like that. I don't know why it's not showing it.
Now on this then, you mentioned about signature required. Does it cost a lot more to add that feature on there?
It does add a specific cost. Like in this case, it's showing an additional $2.90 if you add the signature. So you're almost doubling the cost of shipping it.
If you don't select signature required, then do you have a way to track this package?
Yes, tracking is automatically included when you use the eBay and the post office. As a matter of fact, you've got that automatic with all of the 3 services.
Okay.
That's the advantage of doing it that way and not taking it to the post office to ship it.
So that would be what they refer to as tracking included. Okay.
Exactly.
That's great. At least you know that they did get the package, and so that's a plus.
Mm-hmm. And you'll notice that even though I'm in Tennessee, we are in Tennessee, even though it's leaving Tennessee and going all the way to the buyer in San Pablo, California, the cost is staying the same. Now, if it were larger, heavier, and you elected for a different type of shipping, it's going to go up tremendously based on the fact that it's traveling a long distance and it's either large or heavy or a combination of those 3.
Okay, I see. Gotcha. Now you don't ship overseas, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you've selected your option, and then the next thing you said, it actually prints up a mailing label for you.
Correct.
So we know what you've sold. We know how much I guess. So this was actually the selling price here.
Yes.
Okay, I see. And we know where it's going to, where it's coming from, and when the expected or anticipated delivery is. I presume that's if it gets picked up today to be shipped, or
that's if it's shipped within 1 day. I've got 1 day delivery, so I've got shipping tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If it goes out earlier, it may arrive sooner. But in setting up the listing, I put in there that it would ship within 1 business day.
And I guess that's part of being a top-rated seller is the fact that you get packages out quickly.
Yes.
To your clients. That's super. So now we understand what's been sold, where it's going to, where it's coming from, the packaging that you've selected, and and you've printed a shipping label, as you mentioned. So I guess our next step is let me ask you a stupid question, if I may. Remember, I'm playing referee today, so I don't know everything. but at any rate, where's this at right now?
Well, that's one of the things that when you start out, you don't necessarily consider, but it's real important because as your business grows, you're going to get more and more things listed. As you mentioned once before in an earlier video, I have over 500 items. It's hard to keep up with over 500 items. I can't even find my shoes half the time. So, but the thing is, on my listing, I include in the listing itself a location that is viewable. It's ghosted out at this point because it's in cargo box number 17. And that's just part of the coding that I put in there. It's not visible because it's in the same color as the background. But if I scroll down and highlight it, then I know exactly where it is.
So cargo box 17, I presume you have more than 17 cargo boxes.
Yeah, I've got like 35 boxes.
And we're at Tom's inner sanctum up here, and he's been good enough to set the tote aside that it's in. As you can see, that's tote number 17. So I'm going to let Tom go in there and find the item that he's getting ready to package for sale. And there it is. That's organization at its best. And see, he's got a lot of other items in there as well. Let's see. Oh, you got more than one of those. Okay. Good idea. So now that we've got the item, I guess the next step is to get the packaging ready for it, correct?
Correct.
It's kind of nice how that seals itself shut, keeps all the dust and dirt and everything else out of it. That's a smart idea. And these are stackable that way too, I guess.
Correct.
Great. So we've got the item that he's sold, and also he's got his packaging picked out. Where did you get that packaging at?
I actually bought that on eBay from another eBay seller.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Keep the money in the family, so to speak, huh?
Absolutely.
And as we can see, Tom has printed the label, and he's just going to peel that off, and it's a nice self-adhesive label, and he'll affix it to the package and put the item in. And it's got the nice little sticky seal on it, I take it.
Exactly. Couldn't be much easier. That's ready to go.
And as you can see, folks, that is a completed sale. All it has to do is get in the hands of the U.S. Postal Service, and he's all set.
And Jeff, one thing that some people may not be aware of is that the kind folks at the post office are happy to pick it up for you. So since I'm allowing 1 day for it to be shipped, I can actually schedule the post office to pick it up. I don't even have to leave the house.
So how would we do that, sir?
Okay, from the Postal Service website, we're on the same page where we're requesting shipping supplies, but you just simply go over to send and then scroll down to where it says schedule a pickup.
Okay.
And then it'll ask for the information where it's being sent and so on. And then you check availability, and it'll tell you that it can be picked up tomorrow. And then you just simply enter the information and set it up for them to pick it up. And they know where it's going to be because you've entered that information, like at the front door, the back door, the side door, watch for a dog, you know, all that kind of stuff that you can put in to let the carrier know what to expect.
Gotcha. And then there again, because this is trackable shipping, because once it's picked up and scanned, then you'll be notified by email or whatever means you choose to be notified. So like you said, if, you know, say you're away from home and they come to the porch to pick it up, once it's scanned, then you'll be able to see it from that point forward. Okay.
Exactly. The nice thing is eBay does allow that information to be automatically sent to the buyer. So they get a notification of the tracking number, and they can track it themselves as well. Well, Jeff, another nice thing about the fact that the Postal Service is happy to pick up an item that you sold so that you don't have to make a trip to the post office to ship it is on the post office website. You can actually order shipping supplies. They're brought to you free of charge, and there's no charge for the supplies either. So here's an example of some that were shipped to us from the post office. So you didn't even have to make a trip.
So they just drop ship it to your door? Or?
Yeah, they bring it to the door.
Oh. So Tom, can you show our viewers how you would order supplies from the Postal Service?
Sure. All you want to do is access their website, and then you'll see where it says stamps and supplies, and you just click on that link. And over here under supplies, and you can see the different categories. Free shipping supplies is here, so you just click on that. And here's some stuff that you can request that they deliver to you. Like if you needed this particular box, you'd click on that, and it tells you information about it. It comes in a pack of 10 or a pack of 25. You select what you want, add it to your cart, and it'll show that there is no charge. So in this case, we'll just go ahead and act as if we're adding or ordering a pack of 10, and say we're ready to check out.
So now there it is. Everything you need to know about packaging and shipping an item from a top-rated seller on eBay. It's been our pleasure to show you this 3-part series, and soon we'll be doing a 3-part series on how to do Poshmark. If you get a chance, and if you have a heart, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe. We really would appreciate it. On behalf of my dear friend and top-rated eBay seller, Tom Buckner, this is Jeff Weekley. Why pay more?